Well, good morning, my friends. It's your old pal, Jordan the Lion. We are heading out of Pahrump, Nevada today, and we are on our way to roughly outside of Las Vegas. Daze with Jordan the Lion begins now. All right, my friends, we have arrived. Today is a 100% fun day for me. Tom Devlin's Monster Museum. I have heard great things, and frankly, anytime you have a car with a coffin on top, I expect great things, so let's check this out. This is gonna be amazing. Look who's on the hood of the car, too. Ba, 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 ba. Beautiful Lily Munster. Look, I'm greeted by Frankenstein. A fun pic of Return of the Living Dead. Oh, heck yeah. And then the great Tom Devlin Museum billboard sign. Kind of wish we were here at nighttime. Look, you can tell it lights up around the head. Whoa. Very cool. Look, this one even has a crystal ball. Nothing but the greats. Vincent Price, Alfred Hitchcock, Planet of the Apes, and Gifts from the Heart, and from Leatherface. Alright gang, let's go check out this museum. I love the surprises around every corner here. Look, Tor Johnson. Monsters Inc. And Zoltar. Zoltar from Big. Whoa. Had some leg issues here, huh? So basically what this is Tom Devlin makes special effects for film and TV. And so what we're gonna see are a lot of things that were actually used in movies, and some of them are his take on famous things from movies. So it should be fun. They're winning me over right away with this Roddy Piper They Live shirt. The to-do list. I think Brett could dig that one. Check this out. It's the spider gremlin from Gremlins 2. That's nutty. Not the greatest sequel in the world, but those movies were so well done. I love the characters they created, like Gizmo and Spike and all those. Really cool. And if you need a good guy's Chucky doll, they have them. All right, here we go.
Original, and you're really fast.
Lon Chaney. Wow, what a great job. Lon Chaney is the Phantom of the Opera. I remember reading that he was so influential that the day he died, all the studios out of respect in Hollywood shut down. What's fascinating about him is how he really got his start. He was just trying to be a movie extra, and he would take a makeup kit, and whatever they were looking for that day, he would hurry up and put the makeup on for it. If they were looking for an Asian or a, you know, something, he would hurry up and do the makeup and then run over there, and he would look like the part, and he would get the parts. So he was known for doing all of his special effects and things. Gives you kind of a whole different respect for him, doesn't it? And here we have Nosferatu. Wow. Tom did a great job on these. Here we have Quasimodo. Another great Lon Chaney, and also Charles Laughton. I really, really like the Charles Laughton one. Oh, look, Bela Lugosi. They call them life masks or death masks, but he was, of course, the most well-known Dracula, the stage Dracula, and even said that he, to get into character, would sleep in coffins, have his wife wake him up before performances. Here's King Tut and the Mummy, Boris Karloff, and a Boris Karloff life mask. Look here, we're in Dr. Frankenstein's laboratory. Also Boris Karloff. Another great Lon Chaney, the Wolfman. That one always scared me as a kid. There's Lon. Wolfman mask. And then his life mask. Oh, check this out. This is great. We have a life mask of Alfred Hitchcock, the great director that always put himself in a scene in the movie. Always a little hidden Easter egg if you could find him. Some people loved to work with him and some did not. He was definitely one of a kind. Master of suspense. Now I love this because I'm a huge Vincent Price fan, but they did two here. They did a young man, one of him when he was younger, probably in his 40s I would guess. And then they also did one down here of when he was considerably older. Kind of like what we would remember him during Edward Scissorhands and things like that, probably. You know what I really love about this museum is before you even get into the things that Tom himself has created for screen, you get to see all the things that inspired him, like Creature from the Black Lagoon. Pretty good movie. And here we have an exhibit for John Chambers for Planet of the Apes. And here they have some of the masks here. Oh, check this out, The Exorcist. And Tom himself has been in the special effects business for 20 years. Oh my God, her head's spinning. You know what comes next? Oh, what do we have here? A signed picture, Linda Blair. And then right down here is a piece from the set. And here's a little exhibit on Ed Wood. So you've got a picture of Tor Johnson there. You've got the, looks like the laser disc of the Johnny Depp movie, a Tim Burton movie. Then that's signed by Conrad Brooks from the movie. There's old Ed Wood. Okay, now we have, this says this is from Face Off, which I have not seen. Wow. And the face literally is off because it's right here in the hands. Alright, now I think we're getting to a lot of the Tom stuff, so check this out. We have some screen used stuff here from the Puppet Master. Wow. I have seen the Puppet Master, it's been a while. And they did a few Puppet Master movies, so Tom got to do all of the characters there, you can see. Okay, I don't even want to call this one a guilty pleasure. This is just, I love it. Troma is an acquired taste of movies, and this is probably my honest-to-God favorite Troma movie, Poultrygeist. It's a musical, it's hilarious, it's great. I would love to vlog the filming locations at some point. I had no idea that he did this. This is so cool. If you want to see it, it's for free on YouTube. Look up Poultrygeist, you can find it. Like I said, it's not for everyone, but I love it. And if you like the kind of crazy stuff I'm into, you'll probably understand once you start watching it why I love it. Now these are from Killjoy. You can see in that photo right there, Tom is working the puppetry on there, it looks like. Here you can see some of the actors. Wow, these are great. He's really good. I mean, he doesn't need me to tell him that, but he is. Okay, another guilty pleasure of mine, the Gingerbread Man movie. Kind of a good horror movie. I mean, it's a bad, good horror movie. I really enjoy it. This is from Mega Piranha. And then this is from Princess of Mars, which I haven't heard of or seen. And Freak Show. Circus of Horrors. I just walked around the corner and saw something that's gonna make me freak out, so you guys are gonna have to hold on and bear with me. Look, Hellraiser. There's Jennifer Tilly from Child's Play. She was the bride of Chucky. Look, whoa. Another guilty pleasure is this. Critters 2. My dad and I used to watch Critters. I really like that movie. First one and the second one. And then that is Frank Langella. That's from Masters of the Universe. Skeletor! Now that's something called Maniac Cop 2. Don't know that one either. But I'm about to freak out on you guys very shortly. This is from V. Never heard of it. It's a popular TV show in the early 80s that helped launch the career of Robert Englund, it says. Starring Michael Ironside and Mark Singer. This is where I start freaking out. First off, you have They Live. Rowdy Roddy Piper, Keith David, John Carpenter's They Live. Many people believe this is truer than fiction. That is so cool. Oh man, these are aliens from They Live. That is so cool, man. Wow. Love that movie. That little poster is signed by Roddy Piper to Tom Devlin. And in case you didn't know, this is where Obey actually came from, even though it's Shepard Fairey's company now, where he does got started with that Andre the Giant logo. It all came from They Live. Freak out moment number 2, another movie that my dad and I watched religiously, constantly. I've probably seen it 1 billion times. I love it. Oh my god. And these are such recognizable characters. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, man. This is when, that's the boxing one. He beats the hell out of that guy, knocks his head off. Literally. What are you gonna do? Knock my block off? He shakes his head. Boom! That is so cool. God, that movie gave me the creeps. Look, there's some of that crazy cotton candy down there too. They would turn the people into cocoons with. Oh man, this gives me the creeps just looking at it. And here's what Troma is mostly probably known for, I would say. The Toxic Avenger series. Also something I was a huge fan of as a kid. My dad got me into horror movies when I was a kid, and he also got me into going to the video store, like going to the rental store and just trying things based on cool looking covers and titles. So he and I, when I would go over there, he would always take me to the video store in Troy, and he would let me pick something out and he'd pick something out. And I remember getting Toxic Avenger. Unlike anything else. Troma movies in and of themselves are unlike anything else. Lloyd Kaufman, the great one. Nothing wrong with a little merchandising. Look at this, it's funny, this poster is signed by Lloyd Kaufman and Toxie, and look, he's crossed out the name. Put his own name in there. That wouldn't even surprise me if that's something that Lloyd said he wanted to do. Like Lloyd put the wrong name on there, intentionally got another marker and wrote Tom's name over it. That's the Lloyd Kaufman I know. I mean, this right here should tell you all you need to know about Lloyd Kaufman. On the left is the owner of Troma, and on the right is a woman having Tom Devlin's baby. Look at Lloyd! Also something I was a huge fan of, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It started out an obsession with the animated TV show. I remember that was really tough when I was a kid because it always came on at 8 in the morning, and that was Saturday when you didn't have to wake up early, so I just could not wake up early, so my mom would have to video record it for me, and I was a huge fan. I remember seeing the movie at the drive-in. Movie wasn't as good by any means, but it was still cool they brought it to life. You know, they made it like a real thing. Here they're showing some of the people putting on the costumes. Oh man, I hope we're not almost done. L! Oh my god, another guilty pleasure! Oh my god! Particularly Leprechaun 2, not so much Leprechaun 1. Mostly Leprechaun 2 and a little bit of Leprechaun 3 are awesome, but yeah, you want to laugh? Leprechaun 2, Warwick Davis, Willow, is the voice of Leprechaun 2, and the whole synopsis of L2 is that he has come to find his bride, and he's not going to take no for an answer, baby. Oh man, he gets drunk in this one. He puts a pot of gold in the guy's stomach and then cuts it out with that sharp pointy nail right there. Oh man, I am such a fan of Leprechaun 2. I can't believe this is here. Then we turn around from the Leprechaun and we've got Michael Myers. I've actually been to the real house from the first movie. I vlogged that. If you want to see it, go look on my channel. It's now a realty office in Pasadena. They actually moved the house like 2 blocks away from where it originally was, and they have it like right on the corner by some railroad tracks painted blue. Great movie. Then apparently Tom had something to do with Nightmare on Elm Street 3. I always enjoyed those movies as well. At least the first 3 or 4 of them anyway. Robert Englund was just great. That movie definitely did give me nightmares. There's a signed picture. Then here we have some stuff from Scream. Wes Craven wasn't as huge of a fan, but here's one of the original ghost masks. I did see it in the theater though. What are we gonna enter into now? Walk across the bridge. Oh no, it's shaking. Ah! It's Jason. Camp Crystal Lake. Look at that hair. Classic. I remember the movie where they removed his mask and you saw like worms and maggots coming out of his eyes. This is from Jason Takes Manhattan. And if you look inside of here, you have one of the masks. Wow, I love the way they set up this museum. It's just a total crazy experience. Here they're paying homage to the Fangoria magazines, the Monster Filmland magazines. Okay gang, you never know what's around every corner, including Pennywise. The first Pennywise, the Tim Curry Pennywise. Those teeth. And here they have some photos of Tim Curry and his life mask. And it says that Tom believes that Tim Curry is one of, along with Lon Chaney, as being one of the greatest character actors of all time. Okay, Pennywise, no offense, I'm out of here. Yes, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I really liked this one too. Texas Chainsaw 2. That one was more funny than anything. Look, they have Grandpa's mask. And there's old Leatherface. They've had various versions of that Leatherface mask, but that's really cool. A signed photo. And here's another one that we have vlogged before. Return of the Living Dead, the first one. And in fact, that's exactly what we vlogged. Uneeda Medical Supplies. We went to where the real filming location was, where the real building was. The great James Karen is in that scene. Yeah, I love those movies. Those are so good. They actually filmed that in downtown LA. And here we're entering the world of George Romero with the king of all zombie movies, I think, Night of the Living Dead. Kind of the template for it all, really, in my opinion. I mean, a lot of the movies that have come since were all based off of his depiction of. We have a signed original poster. Help us stay alive. Leave us. There's some signed character 8x10s here. The real memorable ones from the movie, of course. Then we have Ash from Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness. You name it. Really great job on him. I love these kind of museums. These are actually some of my favorite places to come check out. Just fun times here. See, there's a signed photo of Ash. All right, let's try. Back into the gift shop. And look, once you come out here, you can buy some of the type of masks that he makes. And look, there's killer clowns. And gremlins, like Spike. Oh, I absolutely love this museum. Look at the cool stuff you can buy on the way out. Straight jacket, hoodie. Look, they even have a Return of the Swamp Thing. Another movie that I, guilty pleasure, I like it. Heather Locklear. Then the Alice Cooper leather, I love that. And look, Alice even signed it. Or a Pinhead mask. Check out all the signed masks he has here in the lobby. I mean, the best of the best. And they have some amazing t-shirts in the gift shop just for the museum itself. That's when you know he's a real horror guy, when he's got Reanimator up there. Well, needless to say, I had a blast here today. Have a great night, everyone. We will see you all tomorrow. From Las Vegas, Nevada, goodbye.